Hey, what's up? This is your boy Jim Jones, Capo. You are now locked in with my UK fam DJ Firestarr. You know how we going it up. We setting trends from here to London town. You heard me? Problem with him is a problem with me. You don't want this to turn into a bloody mess. You heard? From UK to Harlem and back, we going up. Hey, Firestarr, don't start too many fires. Start setting them trends. You heard?
DJ Firestarr keeping it smashed.
DJ Firestarr, Spotify, Influential Records. Mr. I'm not new to this. Season 2. We've had some heavy hitters in the building. Shenseea, Sean Paul, Swizzy, Jeezy, Fabulous, GIGGS. But today, we really set the trends out here. New York in the building. Harlem in the building. Dipset in the building.
Yes.
Capo in the building.
Capo was in the building.
JIMJONES, that's really good, my bro. Welcome to Influential Records, my guy.
Thanks for having me, my brother. How you feeling?
I'm all good, man. Out here, you know what I mean? Putting in that work. We got to get to it, bro. Like, we're going to start off by talking about the monster tape, obviously, that you've just dropped. We set the trends. Gangster Grillz. How you feeling about the feedback? It's been out for about a week or so. I've had it on in the whip heavy.
It's doing pretty good. It definitely got the streets on fire. Everybody's been showing love. The city's been supporting. All the artists that we have on it is excited. I'm feeling good. It's a dope project. The music is fire.
On the project, bro, you know, you're really mixing it up. You've got sort of hella new artists on there and maybe lesser known artists for us over here on the project. You've got a big fusion going on. You've got a couple kind of heavy drill records on there, Stick Up. You've got Nuff Said, Militant. Talk to me about those and talk to me a little bit about the project and the fusion aspect, my brother.
Well, the fusion was just about to capturing that young energy, bringing them back in time to something that we used to look forward to, and that was the actual Gangster Grillz mixtape. So to be able to mix the music with the youngsters was a thrill for me, and the product that we got from it was A1.
You know, the guys that you've got on there on the drill sound, I mean, that was a very deliberate kind of move from yourself, but how did you manage to, I mean, you nailed it, fam. Like those records as well, they're fire, you know what I'm saying? But
yes,
talk to me about those ones specifically and some of the younger guys that you've got on there.
Well, the guys that I have on there, like Ross Swizz, On Point, like OP, Ditta, Dusty Locane. This is what they do. They're very good at that style of music when it comes to the drilling. And I want to make sure that we encompass pretty much all the music that's going on in the country right now. But for where we at in New York, drill is the sound of New York right now. So I want to make sure that we definitely got that feeling on the project.
And let's get into your first selection off the project that you want us to run on Influential Records, my bro.
The first selection I would say is the crunk music.
Okay.
Me featuring Fivio and Ditta.
And talk about that record a little bit. What made you want to bring that beat? That's a classic record, the original. So you've obviously done you've done a like revamp on it. It's got like the drill kind of rhythm on it. Talk to me about how that one came about.
Give me one. Well, the drill. I told my producer to make the crunk music over for a drill beat, so I could actually get Fivio on the record because that's the type of music and that's what's going on in the city. And it actually came out better than I expected. It actually came out pretty super dope. You know what I mean? Hey, this is crunk music off Gangster Grillz. We set the trends edition featuring Fivio and Ditta. Second pick, I would pick Stick Up featuring OP and Dusty Locane. One of my favorite records of the project. Something OP picked the beat, just started going crazy on it. I just was following up, and so I thought that Dusty would be a good additive to close the record out.
Yeah, I love that. We're gonna run that one, and on that one as well, you put man up on Dusty Locane. I didn't know who he was, bros. I had to, you know what I mean? We had to do our research on that. And he's fire.
He's actually a platinum artist.
I know. I'm mad late. Like when I saw the numbers and numbers that we know, numbers that neither here or there, but the music from him. Yes. And I reached out. Yes. I actually reached out to his people, so we're going to get something in with him as well for Influential Records. So the credit.
That's actually dope.
It's got to go to you, my guy.
Yes. The third record will be Back Though, featuring Icewear Vezzo and Davies.
Greasy. Talk about that one.
Yeah. I wanted to get you know, Detroit is popping, man. Vezzo and all those guys, they really got that sound. Shouts to Peasy, he's also on the project. So I just want to get that sound going because it's so prominent right now inside the culture. Hit Vezzo up. He sent me a track. He said, man, it's crazy, Davey. I got a track with Dave East already. I said, send it up. The track was fire, which is backdoor. I did my verse, told Dave East, send the Pro Tools up. Got in touch with Dave East, told him send the Pro Tools, mix it down, and now that thing is on that Gangster Grillz. It's actually one of my favorite records on the Gangster Grillz. The number two record. So you know that number 2 slot is big. So you know.
Yeah, I hear that. We're gonna run that one now. I've picked the 4th one. You know we got to talk about it. You know, you're talking to the UK, and we got to talk about Shit Still. Obviously,
you GIGGS.
Come on, you and GIGGS, the link up.
The link up is real.
Now, bro, I got questions, man. Like, I spoke to GIGGS. I've had him on the episode, and you know, we've been seeing the work that he's been putting out there and the connections that he's had and he's making face to face and the music. I want to know from you, what was that experience like for you working in session with such a certified artist of our own, with yourself, maybe the relationship between you guys? Is there more music? And lastly, on that subject, maybe your opinion on why has it taken so long, bro, for, you know, artists in the US of maybe your caliber to really connect with someone from the UK? And I mean that, you know, with the most respect, in the sense of, is it GIGGS' kind of authenticity in the game and his credentials and aura? Is it timing? Like, what do you put it all down to? Just the whole thing?
I mean, that's a lot of everything for GIGGS and for GIGGS' situation. He's popping. You did, like, he built himself up to build that bridge from the UK all the way back to the United States. But as far as us mixing the music with different artists from over in the UK, we've had artists in the UK. Shout out to SAS when we were younger, the younger Dipset days. We already tapped into the UK market heavily. Me and Cam Ben knew the type of the fly music that y'all was making and things like that. So we've been on it. We probably haven't been on it the way we should, but we definitely had our ear to it. And now that in recent years, it's definitely booming, as we've taken a page or two from the UK's artist music sound, as far as the drill music, as far as them hard drums. Like, you know, we know what's fly. You see how Drake did a couple records sounding like them boys from. So you know what I mean? Like, you'll definitely put your foot. You're definitely making an imprint out here. And GIGGS is fire, man. Shouts to GIGGS. Everything aesthetic. He's definitely one of the members. He's pushing the same thing we pushing. He's been through the same type of lifestyle we've been through. So you know what I mean? It's the same thing, different tournament. So shouts to GIGGS. Got one of the hotter records on the joint. Niggas know I'm on my shit still. It doesn't matter where he at, I get him hit still. He's definitely breaking into the United States as a rap artist. It's no difference for him right now. He's part of the gang. He's one of the members. You know what I mean? Shit still featuring GIGGS. Shouts to the whole UK, London, them London boys, my S1 niggas. You heard? Be in the building. Let that thing rip. You heard?
I want to get into your first influential record. You know what I mean? The reason.
I don't know if I got 3, but I can tell you one. It was Tupac and MC Breed. I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. One of the first fights I had when I was coming up in the hood. That was the record that I listened to right after I had that fight, and had me kind of hyped to go back out and fight again to make sure I solidified my win. But that was one of the records that definitely struck with me. I always remember that because of the situation that happened. It was one of my growing pain records. There's a lot. Rakim had times in life where his music was influential. The Wu-Tang had a lot of times in life when their music was influential. Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauder was a big album for me in my life. The Purple Tape was a big album for me in my life. Jay-Z, Dead Presidents in my lifetime. The Blueprint. First Nas album, very big for me in my life. It's a lot. It's a lot. You dig? Like, there's so many different records and artists that meant so much to me coming up in my journeys of life. It'd be hard to mention all of them, but they're definitely very poignant and helpful towards my journey.
So I got a couple more questions before I let you run out of here, Jim. You know, we asked the people and just want to run through a couple of these. So the first one, you got the Fit Lit situation going on.
Yes.
Serious question. Every time you man have been stepping out, like I've had Fabulous on the series. We know he's about his fashion and all the rest of it. And, you know, he's been saying that he's been catching heat every time for his outfits and his coordination out here. Has he toned it down, or is he still coming through all guns blazing? Like, what's the deal?
He's stepping strong. He's keeping that drip coming. That's fab. That shit, I don't think it's never gonna stop.
No, I love that. I love that. Now, also, we touched on some of the guys that you've got on the project, but put us up on three artists that you're really paying attention to right now, or rating, or suggest that we all should be paying attention to, my brother.
Ditta, Dice Peso, and Connie Diamonds.
We got Jim Jones in the building. Obviously, it's only right I ask you as well. The 3 trends that we need for 2022, my bro. What we doing out here?
Oh, I don't know. Staying in shape, definitely. Everybody should take their ass to the gym.
Just the one?
That's definitely should be the trend. Health as well. Shit. Next trend should be get you some crypto. Get you a crypto wallet. Yep. Familiar yourself with crypto and NFT. That should be another trend. You heard? Third trend should be mind your motherfucking business. That should be a big trend. Trend that.
Oh, I hear that. And obviously, lastly, bro, what have you got coming? I mean, I know you got your album, you got a Spanish album in the works. What's happening? Dipset music, like tell the people, like what can we expect from you in the next 12, bro?
I got 6 projects coming, so you'll get some new music from me every other month for the duration of the year. Got the gym, Van Fit, cryptocurrency, you name it, we on it, man. I just been hustling, man. Jim Jones, Capo, all the socials. You can log on and look at some of the things I got going on.